Hello and welcome everybody. Ooh, I went up. My voice went hello and welcome everybody. No, well, I wonder if I should do a let's play on helium or just the introduction. So I only did some stuff. Anyway, hello and welcome to part 32 of the Elves of Lórien, and continuing straight away as we were from last time. Now, I know a lot of you have been asking for this for a while. You want to see the Fog of War revealed for a little bit. And I said I would do it, but I keep forgetting, and I did it in the Rad one. And yes, who I was having this discussion with earlier, they were saying watch out for Eisenard, and I didn't, because they believe that they would become like a Horde faction. I didn't think I had the Horde script enabled, or I remember maybe it was a previous version of Third Age where there actually was a Horde script where you could choose factions once they get killed, as it were, not to become Hordes. And I thought it was still like that, so basically, my bad. But cheers for the heads up anyway, otherwise I wouldn't have known to watch out for them. But Isengard have become a Horde. So, they have a large force here, under this one, under Gazbug, their new faction leader. And they've moved out, they've retreated over here, so they're looking for lands to pillage and conquer. So Isengard is not dead. Not yet. Even though it came up with that nice thing saying faction destroyed. It means it has no home. But we're going to focus on them in a little bit, but let's have a look at this. The rest of the lands. So, my main threat in the west now is the Dunland men. We've also got this Orc army, which I've been meaning to take out for ages, the Orc capital. Orcs of the Misty Mountains, which when they fled from Moria. So I need to probably build up a force in Moria or something, which I can do, and defeat them. Sorry for the probably change of music there in the background, but my parents just arrived home from holiday, so helping them unpack briefly. And we are back though. So my Lórien spy was coming down to take a look at Ost in Edhill, which, very few troops, and if we could probably push there quickly with an elven force would be alright. So, I was looking at Moria to do this. Get some rangers and them, and some spearmen, so 2 more turns, and then I'll take this force from Moria, as long as they stay happy, and we'll push on them there. Imladris is doing well. We're building up the Great Market to try and improve our economy, because we are suffering at the moment, and it's going to be, oh dear, lots of negatives. If I take that off again, is that going to be fine? Projected profits. I don't know. Is this because I'm building so much around the place? I'm trying to look at where else I'm building. I'm not really building. Recruiting some units here. So is my army upkeep? Is that high? Quite possibly. So I need to improve my economy. That's the only thing I've neglected is the economy, really. So I'm going to have to do that. With these troops, let's merge them together. Which isn't going to help my economy any, but do the same here. We'll merge what we can here, and we're gonna hold Adhorn for now, because if Isengard do come back for us, I want to be have a good defense. Merge these together as well. Not that there's much to merge. And I think that's essentially all we can do. High Elven City.
I'm gonna stick you.
We've got the Orc outpost, a large force up there. Oh, and Danes up here. Not Danes. Is he up here? Lots of Dwarven armies, but that's what we were looking at. We were looking at the map. The Toggle Fog of War is what we were still viewing. So they're all pushing out from Erebor, and Dale's marching south. Last I looked, Dale was pushing quite heavily against Rune. Or Rune was hitting back. So they've got there. It's interesting. They've pushed quite hard. How is Gondor doing in this campaign? They're doing slightly better than they are in my Let's Play. They've got Tarnost as their capital again. That seems a default place to go when they lose Minas Tirith. Harad is moving up quite rapidly. Mordor has got in and got those territories. That's a bit of a pain. Barad-dûr. Not many forces in here. Mordor looks like they're pushing out here. Yes, quite extensively. And we're just about to push down with this small elven force there. I'm pushing against Rohan, who've lost Edoras to them. See if they can get it back. They've got large forces here, though, ready to push. And just briefly have a look. Oh, it's my Lórien navy, yes. Which I'm bringing my my ring bearer back. But they're all doing fine up here, it would seem. Thorin's halls are all good. So, and what else up here? Orcs of Gundabad. A large settlement. Khan Doom. Old Agmar. Right, well, I'll leave the view of the map now because we've been viewing around, whizzing around that for long enough now. So let's toggle that off. And, well, I think all that's left to do is really end the turn and see what happens. I've got all that extra funds just to take up the economy, the money that I'm losing, so we'll have to see if I have to reduce some troops somewhere next turn to reduce that deficit. Or if not, I'll just have to push and take some new territories very, very soon. I should also say, although this was a couple of days ago, I did put up on there my Facebook page for this channel. Thank you one and all for helping me hit 17,000 subscribers. Right now, subscribers are going crazy. I don't really need to pay the cost of any new generals right now. Opportunity rise. What's this? My lord, one of travelling merchants would like to present you with an interesting officer. During his endeavours, he possessed knowledge of unutilized trade routes. If we support his venture with that's a lot. There is a very high chance that he'll be able to establish a small trading post in foreign lands. Be patient, as the road is long and environment hostile. If we refuse the offer, we shall wait for more fortunate times. My economy is strong, so bar that glitch last time I was obviously building a lot. You know, I'm going to take the risk and go for it. Take that settlement. We can push out and take out these forces here. Relations worsen. Evil creatures sighted. Eisenard. Oh, the hordes, yes. The hordes of Eisen. We'll push out and take them down. Okay, so that's my money gone on that. But treasury's still good. So anything remotely economic would be good. If I do that, we get extra trade. Goes up. Or if I do that, food production up. And better harvests. I'm going to go for that, actually. Increase that. We'll start going economic crazy. Economic crazy. My forces here are actually free to push back south, but we have forces of Mordor coming along here. I need a spy, really. So let's have a look at my agents. Where have I got a free spy somewhere?
My lord.
Oh, I do. He's right here. Well, let's bring him up like so. And we're going to attack. And we take a ram and then bring them down, because it's just orc raiders and we can bring them down quite nicely. I'm just watching out for that Nazgul that was around here, because otherwise I want to push south with some of these forces and get back to here, because we need to garrison Thorenberg and move down and take out some of these villages. Push the pressure on Mordor, but I don't have the strength yet to do that, so I think I should hold for now, continue to build up my economy, which I've basically all spent. Here we can sally out against these guys, so let's do that. We'll take some of my best troops with us, as well as Ballista.
Elves. For the light, my lord. There they are.
We'll fight this battle and bring them down. The final push. So we'll start deployment. I don't want to wait for better situations. This is all good by me. We'll get the ballistas back here firing. We'll have fire, flame and fire to christen our enemies in. These guys in one line. I'll have them behind for now. I didn't come out with Haldir. Oh well, that's fine. We don't need no Haldir. Let's take a look at Eisen has come. So we'll target them with the ballista. And they've got their general here. Urukai infantry. Again, their armor looks awesome. They are very well modelled. Crossbows, pikes, raiders, and archers. So while my ballistas get into position, we're going to move forward with the rest of my army in a nice coherent fashion. There we go. And I'm bound to get someone asking me, how do I show where they're moving to? Hold down spacebar. I really should put that in the description of all videos. Everyone always asks me. It was a feature I found out long ago in Total War. Bring my ballista to here. So my army marches forward through the rain. The glory of Elves. Galadrim archers. Ready to punish those who would seek to cover the world in darkness. Does look rather epic. Sort of this elven force. Ah, that's a good point. Take them all off ruddy skirmish. And those of you who remember saying in the last part where I was wondering why my elves were firing, you know, they kept them turning around. It's because apparently fire at will mode, I didn't realise it would target the nearest unit. Obviously, I assumed fire at will, you know, the fire at... Actually, thinking about it, I assumed they would fire at the nearest unit, but I kind of didn't think they'd actually turn around to do that. I didn't realise they had kind of that... I mean, it seems silly now, because obviously, clearly a, you know, blatantly obvious feature, but at the time, I was like, why will you not... Why will you not stop turning around? And now I know. And I'm just waiting for my ballista to get into range, because... then... Oh, he can hit, can they? They can fire from here, then I'll be happy. Otherwise, I've got to move them forward a little bit further. No, they can fire. Okay. So we've got fire arrow or fire ammo on, even though it's raining. So it may not work too well, but we will see. And I'm going to keep my spearmen behind my archers for now. My Galadrim already firing, unleashing arrows, and there goes the ballistas. This should hopefully force them to come towards us, because if someone was doing this to my army, I would want to go and get them. The rest of my infantry will be able, archers, so I'll start firing shortly. But for now, the Urukai are being brought down by the might of the Galadrim. And the ballistas causing havoc in the archers' ranks too, which is very good. Oh, and it stopped raining. Well, it's still spitting. Didn't look like it was raining that much. It's actually still raining just as much. Got it. So, I'm actually going to move forward with my archers slightly further. No, I'm not. The AI suddenly realised what's going on, and they've broken ranks and now firing on me. I'm going to get my ballistas to target the pikemen. Let's get my spearmen ready, because I will pull my archers back behind my spears rather than moving my spears in front. Actually, no, I may move them in front. I haven't decided yet. I know I'm exposed to the crossbowmen, which are going to be firing on me shortly. Oh, that's a good ballista. Elven Fury set to bring them down. And we're going to push forward with the spearmen now. Spearmen in position, ready to take the infantry as they reach them, and it begins. March is still firing over their ranks, trying to bring down the pikemen. The Galadrim guards, I won't put them in shield wall, but there should still be plenty enough to deal with these raiders. If I can, I'm going to get this unit here to fire over the heads of my spearmen and just try and do a bit of damage, but it doesn't seem like they want to do that because they don't want to fire. So we're going to drag the unit out over here and then fire down on them. These spearmen are taking a beating. They are pushing back the infantry, but it is hard on them. Galadrim to fire. We're just all going to focus on the pikemen right now. Galadrim guards holding firm against the Uruk-hai raiders. Shouldn't be a problem. If we can bring down these pikemen though. It does a good solid job in the middle. My spearmen are ready though.
We will smash the enemy.
Yes, we shall smash them. That's Uruk-hai bodyguard over here. So we're just going to target with these guys. I was going to get them in better formation, but we'll get a few volleys off if we can because they're charging straight towards us. We're probably not going to get more than maybe another volley off if we're lucky. And these guys will do some damage to my elves. Here we go. One more volley. I'll have to attack them. Try and bring them down. Meanwhile, my spearmen are going to have to try and hold on their own on this flank. But we've broken their pikemen. Pikemen are definitely down. Try and bring down the crossbowmen now with the rest of my forces. This unit though of Lórien, archers of Lórien, they're focusing on the bodyguard, and the bodyguard has now run. Get my guys to go back to missile mode, fire off a volley or two on them. In fact, I'm going to get the ballista to fire on them as well. It's firing deadly volleys. My Galadrim
Only half the enemy
firing
force remains.
onto the skirmishers. Get these guys firing onto the crossbows as well. Being absolutely owned here though. And if the ballista can fire a shot on these guys, that'd be amazing. I'm going to try fire arrows briefly. It'll probably be the next volley before they engage with fire though. Ooh, that's looking dangerous. That's looking slightly better. What are ballistas doing? If you set my elves on fire, I will not be happy. Okay, let's get them to target the crossbowmen. Come on, it's got to be flaming time now. Flaming arrow time. Fire, 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 fire. There we go. Burn, 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 burn. Charge. They are breaking my spears here. It's the first time I've seen my spearmen really overcome by an enemy infantry, and that's because they're heavy infantry. I'm going to have to get the spearmen to commit here on the flank. Try and deal with them. Over here, they're facing quite a beating. The Galadrim Guard against these raiders, but then they are sword infantry against spears. But we'll have them down shortly. Focusing on the General's Bodyguard again, if we can. With flaming arrows. Give them a volley. Unleash! Boom. Turn that off now though, because I reckon they'll do just as much damage, if not more, with normal ammo. going to bring this unit round like so to try and combat this unit because they managed to defeat one of my spears relatively easily. Can we pull them back? Pull them back, pull them back, pull them back. Do not get engaged. These other unit of spears to get in behind them. We are taking some damage now. Trying to bring down that general. Oh, they've been broken. Jolly good. Bring them up behind to smash into these guys.
The enemy general lies dead.
And we're going to focus on bringing down these archers at the back. Enemy general dead, which is obviously awesome, because we finished off his bodyguard pretty much with so many volleys. Just owned. I feel sorry slightly. Only slightly. They've now broken. We've broken the Uruk-hai infantry. Which means we can do this. Just charge towards the crossbows. Get the ballistas to fire on the archers at the back. And it's pretty much game over. Eisenard here. Taking a lot of my spearmen with them. And I'm sure we can forgive them. They've done a good job. Bringing them down with Elven Missile Fury now. The rest of their infantry. Galadrim guards going in against the crossbows who are now routing and broken. And Galadrim guards just run through and insta-kill. Charge them into the Uruk-hai archers. And we'll stop the ballista after this. These shots. After a word from our sponsor. Da-da-da-da.
The enemy army
and there we go. I'm going to end it there because I don't really have cavalry to chase them down with, but we defeated a large majority of them. I know there's still probably more or less a full stack of Uruk-hai Isengard forces still to face, but we will deal with them shortly. We might as well ransom them. Rejected.
must defend these lands.
Camp sacked, camp sacked. Man of the hour. He was jolly good, wasn't he? I can technically afford another general. I didn't think I could, but yeah, why not? Why not?
Follow me.
We'll make him one. He's a good general. He's done well. Let's bring him into the fold. And he can take some troops to finish these guys off here, because they've got a lot of archers still. But well, actually, no, we can deal with them with Celeborn's forces here.
Come, my brothers.
We'll see where they go. Because wherever they go, I've got some archers that can bring them down, essentially. So we're going to merge troops again. There we go. Repaired most of the spearmen there. Ooh, not much elven influence at all. None, in fact. Castle it can upgrade to. Okay. That's not going to be very good unless... Oh, it's a wooden castle. It's not going to be very good unless I can actually get the artist studio going. Limelight Fort. Are you still just totally useless? Yes, yes you are. Right, so we've besieged here. Have to wait another turn for that. Spy. Have to wait another turn for that. Well, we will end the turn, but I will wrap up this part here. I know a lot of this part was mainly about seeing the map and just seeing where the other factions are, but we will we'll push on from next time. And now we know that Isengard isn't completely dead, but it's essentially dead. It's just a horde. We can bring them down shortly. And I know where they roughly are. Waiting for Rune to make their move. Right, here we go, let's see. Relations improves with the High Elves, jolly good. Recruitment reports, jolly good, jolly good. And the Hornburg, the Arts Gallery. Good, that means we should be able to recruit some Elven troops one day. If we ever get a chance to, but then it's probably not the right place to build them. But we don't want to focus on doing all that. Isengard has managed to pull round us there, so we'll have to deploy this force, or a combination perhaps. We'll have to draw together our armies of Celeborn and Haldir and really make a big push on them, because our forces are both weakened, but if we draw together the might of the elves, we can finish them once and for all. And there's that large Mordor army that I was worried about. Oh dear. Please come and help me, Mirkwood. Got Mirkwood Rangers. Awesome. This isn't going to go down well. Can we recruit anything that's going to save us in time? No. But I can take both these troops down for now. And try and merge what I have here, which is not much. Because the rest of my forces are down here besieging this fort, which I'll deal with shortly. Let's see what's in the rest of this army. Oh, mountain trolls, they look deadly. Urks. Urk halberds, Orc band. Yeesh. Right, that's that force, so I know where they are. So here we need the spears and infantry that are owed to this troop here. Send them down. Could try and send some forces over to help, but I don't think we're going to get anything over to Casgladwyn in time. Not bother with stables. Moria. Are you building troops for me yet? No. That's fine. Well, we'll see how all that pans out with this lovely big old Ren the Unclean, the Nazgul, next time. So as always, I hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, thumb up this video. Check out the links in the description if you want to win a copy of Rome 2 and a vote on my poll. Results for both of those will be announced Monday, both of them closing Sunday at midnight. So as always, hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. See you all again soon.